Good afternoon and welcome to another video with a guy and his projects. Today is not a car repair. Today is not a home repair. Today is not a repair at all. Today is a product review day. This video actually took a couple of weeks. I'll explain shortly. But what we have here is a company called Vicoffroad, V-I-C Off-Road. They reached out to me, said, hey, we have this rooftop cargo bag. Would you be interested in trying it out and leaving us a review? I asked them the same question I ask everybody that wants me to do a review. If I don't like it, are you okay if I share those thoughts with my viewers? And anybody that says, no, please come back to us first, or just ignores the question, I decline their offer. So the people at Vicoffroad responded with a yes. Please leave your opinion with your viewers. So here I am today. We're going to review this bag. I actually filmed an intro a couple weeks ago, the first time I used the bag, but we're gonna change that up and I'm gonna leave a different intro now that I know what I know, and we'll see how this goes. So this is a bag by HIMA, okay? I've never heard of the company, no idea who they are. Vicoffroad sent me the bag. They actually wanted to send me the larger version. This is the medium version, and actually, honestly, this is the perfect size for me. So what this was is it's a rooftop cargo bag, goes on top of your car, your van, your SUV, your truck, in the bed of your truck. We actually used this twice already. I took this to California. I live in Arizona. We put 1,400 miles on this bag already. We came back, took off again a couple weeks later, and put another about 800 miles on it. So essentially this bag's got like 2,500 miles on it already, and it has performed outstanding. So there are some pros and there are some cons. So they market this bag as being weatherproof, okay? Weatherproof and waterproof are two different things. Weatherproof means that essentially rain, okay? Rain, wind, dust, all that stuff, this is going to protect your contents from. Waterproof means you can dunk it in water. This is not waterproof, this is weatherproof, okay? Important thing to keep in mind. This year in Arizona has been an insane monsoon season. We've had more rain this year than pretty much any year I can remember, going back at least 6-7 years. We've had crazy monsoons. We've had, before July was over, we had over 10 inches of rain, and that's more of the inches than we've had in the last few years put together. And it's been raining still since, so it's been fantastic, and we got to try this bag out in a lot of rain. So the first time we went to California, I actually put this in the bed of my truck, and I was going to leave a review just based off of that. I decided to wait, and I got with the people at Vicoffroad. We waited to do the review until I also threw this on top of the van and took another road trip, because I feel like that's how most of you guys are going to be using this bag. You're going to be using it on top of your vehicle, not in the bed of the vehicle. So the first trip we went, it rained pretty much the whole way to California, and I had clothes in here. I had the clothes of my daughter, my son, my wife, me, and our pillows for the hotel room. So we took a risk. We trusted their advertising of being weatherproof. We put all that stuff in the bag. We drove hundreds of miles with being rained on, and everything, when we got to the hotel room, everything was still dry as a bone. Not a single driplet of water entered this the cargo bag. Not a single, I mean, it was dry, and we drove through some water, okay? So you can see right here, you have the truck. You can just see the overspray of water going across the road, and it was just insane. Lots and lots and lots of water. Everything in the bag stayed dry. I was very happy. We even let this sit in the driveway. We loaded up all the contents of the bag, put this in the driveway, and it sat there for about an hour and a half while we waited to get the kids and everybody else ready to go. And it rained the whole time. Never a drop inside. I was very happy with the bag. We also threw this on top of the van. And we never got any rain while it was in the van, but we took the van at 75. So we traveled most of the way to California with the van going about 82 miles an hour. That was my average. 82 miles an hour down, there's wind, there's bugs, there was everything else blowing against the van, and this thing held up fine. The only con on that note that I will say is the straps that hold the bag to the roof rack kind of loosened up. Okay, I don't know if the straps loosened up or if the stuff in the bag shifted and got compacted. Either way, it allowed these straps to become loose, not dangerously loose. Nothing was moving, but loose enough where the wind at 90 or 82 miles an hour going across them straps was enough to make them vibrate. And then because they were tight against the rails of the van, that vibration transferred into the van, and there's just this loud which was insanely annoying. But we stopped at the next stop, tightened the straps up, no more problem again. So just something to be aware of. If you hear that humming, get out, tighten your straps down, it should go away. My noise went away anyhow, I can say that. Really, the only cons I have are the straps loosening up, the corners of the bag when you're trying to open them or close them after you've zipped or before you unzip, because it is weatherproof. Those corners are really hard to get on and off. I'm sounding like a pansy. The only other real con I have is black, which is great, okay? I like black. Black complements every color, especially on the roof. Because it's black, well, not because it's black, but part of it being black and part of it being a PVC material is that it gets freaking hot sitting in the sun. So like both times we went to California. The first time it wasn't so bad because it was raining, but this last time when we went in the minivan, we get to the hotel mid-afternoon, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I go to unload and I can barely touch the stupid plastic because I'm a pansy, and it was just freaking hot. I mean, I was still able to open it up, unload and everything, but just be aware, it was hot. And it was only about 110 degrees there that day, so I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. The only other con or downfall I'd say to this is that I'm an idiot and I don't know how to pack it in this bag. If you've ever been tent camping, you know what I'm talking about, because it's the exact same way. You get a tent, you're trying to pack it in this bag. When you first buy it, it comes out in this perfect square shape, like it was wrapped by a machine and stuffed in. And then you try to wrap it up and stuff it in real life, and it's a pain in the butt. This is no different. Same story, pain in the butt to pack in this bag. I like this bag because this bag allows you to, so when you get to the hotel room, for instance, you have this in the back of your truck, on your car, on your SUV, your minivan. You get to your destination, you're going to unpack your bags, right? So this is going to be empty. You don't want it sitting on your vehicle anymore. So you're going to pack this up and bring it in the hotel room with you. I love that it packs up so compactly. I mean, shoot, yeah, I have big hands, but I mean, for reference. So it packs up very compactly. I love that. So you put all your stuff on the luggage rack, the bellhop rack at the hotel. You wrap this up, throw this on the same thing. It's smaller than any of the duffel bags we brought with us. Awesome. But putting it in there, not awesome. I don't know what they could do to eliminate that. Maybe get a hard case, like an actual hard plastic case. Maybe that would help. This is nice. I like soft. I hate suitcases so much because they're rigid, they're corners. You can't shove them in you can't shove them in places. So I do like this. I'm not saying that it's not doable. I mean, I've done it several times now because we've gone back and forth. I'm just saying it's a pain in the butt. Maybe a bag that's slightly bigger, maybe a hard bag, maybe a template, maybe like you have an aluminum or a plastic cutout or something you can put on the bag and wrap around it so it's the right size every time. I don't know. I would say that there's room for improvement on that note. So pros. Now that we've gone through the negatives, pros. The stitching is great. The stitching, nothing leaked through the stitching. We were in a lot of rain. The stitching held up through the whole thing, the whole time. Held up against the rain, held up against the wind, and there was a lot of wind. Size, I think this is their medium size. It's the 15.5 cubic foot, 15 cubic foot, and a family of 4 to go on a 7-day trip. There was a lot of room left to spare in this bag, and we had pillows in there. So we had pillows, duffel bags, bathroom bags, all that stuff, beach towels, sleeping bags, my kids' 2 sleeping bags, and there was room to spare. I like that. This is like the perfect size. We went again for 3 days. There was tons of room to spare, but we were still able to use the bag. That was something I was curious about, is if you didn't have much in the bag, how secure would it be on top of the van? It was very secure. There wasn't much in there. I had no problems whatsoever. So stitching is good. Weatherproof, 100% believe that to be true. We put it through a lot of wind and a lot of water, no problems. Stitching is great. The straps are all in the right locations. I was able to strap everything down right where I needed it to be. If you don't have a roof rack, you can actually slide under your vehicle, or not under your vehicle, under your doors. If you don't have sliding minivan doors, you can slide under the doors and close the doors on the straps and clip it in the middle of the vehicle. Everything is good. I really like it. I like the room. I like the size. I like the weatherproof. It's nice, and it's light. I mean, so I can use 2. Okay. I mean, I can pick it up with a finger. It's not heavy. It's not bulky. It's not a hard case that's stuck on your vehicle for forever. So I guess the big question you guys are all probably wondering is, would I spend my own money on this bag? Before Vicoffroad sent me this bag, no, I wouldn't have, because I had no experience with it. In my mind, I always would have bought a hard container for the top of my vehicle. I don't know why, it's just the soft ones never appealed to me. Vicoffroad sent me this bag. I've used this bag twice, so now what is my opinion? Yes, I would buy, not only would I buy a soft bag, but I would definitely single out this bag and buy this bag because I have experience with it. I'm not saying every other bag is bad. I'm not saying any other bag isn't good. I'm just saying I personally have experienced this in real life, not just to demonstrate it. I experienced it in real life now. I like this bag. It's solid. I would buy one with my own money. Yes, absolutely. So guys, if you liked what you saw, leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below so I know I'm doing a good job. Share my videos, and remember, I have no reason to lie to you guys. I do have a link to this down below, an Amazon link, and I will link Vicoffroad's website as well. And I do make a small commission off of anything through my Amazon links. Not enough of a commission to lie to you guys. So that being said, guys, if you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up so I know we're doing a good job. Check out the link in the description below, and thanks, Vicoffroad. We'll see you guys next time.